this is going to be a shadow work message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It will be for December 2024 through January and February of 2025. That being said, please just remember that it may or may not resonate. Don't try to force anything, flip any roles as you might need to, and also keep in mind that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing, so this could be something you've already dealt with in the recent past, and it could also be something that doesn't come up until the near future. What do you have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Letting go, number 26. Alright, I'm getting like this energy of opening up, having trouble opening up, having trouble letting go, right? Maybe opening up to like something new, something different. With every end, there's a new beginning, right? So I feel like you are struggling with a decision to stop putting your time and energy into something. I feel like there's a decision around an investment here, all right? And I feel like you're struggling with that decision. Selling out, number 1. I feel like there's an energy of you not being true to yourself here, true to what it is that you deserve, true to what it is that you desire. It's kind of giving off like this endless cycle, right? Like just kind of on repeat. Give me here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces, December 2024 through January and February of 2025. Pisces, shadow work. You have inner child with number 16. I feel like there's something here that does not bring you joy any longer, but I feel like you're still engaging with it nonetheless. I feel like you're struggling to let go of it. I feel like with the inner child, there's this energy of openness that's required, right? It's like it's requiring you to be open to something new, something different. I feel like you are struggling with, there's something to do with curiosity. And also I feel like innocence. I feel like an energy of healing around this inner child. You have entrapment here, number 34, and family and tribe, number 28. There's like a lack of belonging. I feel like it's like you don't really feel like you belong in a situation, but you're struggling to let go of it. It means something new. It means something different. That may be why. I feel like there's an energy of fear attached to the inner child. Give me more here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces. Okay, parasite number 19. I feel like there's an energy of feeling drained, right? Like I feel like you're feeling more drained than you are fulfilled by something with parasite. Number 28, perchance to dream. I feel like there's an inner struggle to make a decision, to release something, to free yourself from something. It's a matter of being true to yourself, true to what it is that you desire. Is this me, number 4? Give me another one here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Pisces, December 2024 through January and February 2025. Please, can I get one more? Naked before the stars, number 18. I feel like it's an energy of innocence. I feel like it's an energy of vulnerability. It's tying back in with the inner child for me, okay? You are having to, like, be vulnerable because you're having to release something. Maybe it's something you've known for quite some time. It's like a situation you've involved yourself with for quite some time that you're having to let go of or struggling to let go of. It's familiar. And so I feel like there's this energy of vulnerability. Downcast pride and Queen of My World, number 20 and number 24. I feel like you're lacking some confidence here. I feel like you're not really sure. There's an energy of not feeling sure. Because again, I feel like you're so comfortable in something that's familiar to you. Not necessarily comfortable, but familiar to you. I feel like you could be, again, emotionally detached here. There's something that's emotionally draining. December 2024, January and February 2025. What's the letting go for Pisces shadow work? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Letting go. 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. I feel like you're ignoring your intuition about something. I feel like you're ignoring your intuition about some sort of ending. Ten of Swords, High Priestess. Nine of Swords was hiding behind the High Priestess. So I feel like you're really caught up in your head. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worry about letting something go because I feel like it means a new start. It means stepping into some unknown territory is what I'm getting. And King of Swords is here on the bottom. So I feel like this is you kind of like maintaining the status quo. What it is that you know, what you're familiar with. You're ignoring your intuition. Tell me about the inner child here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces with the inner child. December 2024 through January and February 2025. The Four Spheres. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy of self-protection here by staying in what it is that you're familiar with. There's a situation I feel like that you fear letting go of, in a sense, because it means stepping into unknown territory with the moon. I feel like you're indecisive because of that unknown territory and what it might mean, what it might hold. Tell me more about the Four Spheres with the inner child for Pisces shadow work, Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Pisces holding on to. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're holding on to something it's like, I feel like it brings you a sense of security. There's something that makes you feel safe, right? But it's not emotionally fulfilling. It's emotionally draining. I feel like you're emotionally detached or trying to be detached because there's something that's draining. And I feel like you're wrestling with this decision to let it go or not let it go. The Page of Spheres, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here that like lacks, it's lacking. It provides you maybe with like security in a materialistic sense, but it's not providing you with the emotional fulfillment that you desire. The Hangman. I literally feel like you're like hanging on by a thread. Nine of Wands, it's like you're hanging on by a thread. I feel like you know what you ought to do, but I feel like you're ignoring what you ought to do. And so therefore you're hanging on by a thread. Bend until you break is what I'm getting. Tell me about the Parasite energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces, December 2024 through January and February of 2025. What's Parasite? Tell me about the Parasite. The Star. There's something in the way of your healing. There's something in the way of your wish fulfillment. I feel like you know it, but you're struggling with the decision to let it go. There's a lack of direction here, I feel like. And I feel like you're intentionally not making a decision that you know you want to make. Page of Wands, yeah, I feel like it's preventing forward movement. I feel like it's preventing growth. What else do you have? Seven of Swords. I feel like this is you living a lie. This is you not being true to yourself, not being honest with others when it comes to what it is that your truth is. I feel like it's bending till you break. It's bringing me back to this bending till you break. But is that really healthy? Three of Swords. I feel like there's confusion around whether or not to call it quits is what I'm hearing on something. There's confusion around that. But again, I feel like there's a lack of wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're lacking confidence around this because it means being vulnerable. Tell me about Naked Before the Stars then for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces. December 2024 through January and February 2025. Please, what's the naked before the stars? Yeah, I feel like you're in this like endless cycle. I feel like you're in a cycle that's like already basically should have been over by now, if that's what I want to say. It should have been over by now. But I feel like you're holding on to it because you're afraid of being vulnerable. You're afraid of stepping into the unknown. I feel like there's something here that it's met its limit. There's something that's met its limit. There's something that's at its limit. Bend until you break. Maybe you're at your limit. But I feel like you're still not honoring that by letting something go that's creating that feeling of being at your limit. Death is here. I feel like there's like a refusal to be vulnerable. There's a refusal to want to move on. You're ignoring the intuition. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords. See, I feel like there's something you should be letting go of, leaving behind, but I feel like you're not doing that at the moment. I feel like it is preventing this emotional fulfillment. This wish fulfillment. You're not being true to yourself. You're not being true to your path. You're not being true to what it is that your intuition already knows. There's a cycle that should already be done and over with it. You're allowing yourself to stay stuck in. Give me here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces. Clinging to the past, number 5. Well, if that doesn't tell you all of it. New vision. See, I feel like you're not being true to your path. You're not being true to your direction, your intuition. For Pisces, please. Can I get one on this world card? Tell me about the cycle here for Pisces. Shadow work for Pisces with the world card. December 2024. Sharing. On the bottom is aloneness. I feel like this candle is at the center of this world card, okay? And I feel like there's something to do with you being open, with having your heart open to like a new start. It does have to do with being vulnerable, but I feel like you struggle because it's like you don't, this is bringing me back to the moon energy. So it's like you don't know what you're going to face by stepping into this energy. I mean, these are tying in as well. Okay, so I feel like you struggle with being alone. You're not letting a cycle go that you know you ought to let go of for that reason. Okay, tell me more here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces, please. Silence. I feel like you're ignoring your intuition. I feel like in the stillness you know what you need to do, but I feel like you're not doing it. I feel like you're trying to close your eyes to the truth. You're trying to shut your mind off to the truth. Aloneness again. I literally feel like you're staying stuck in a situation just for the sake of it because it brings you maybe like some type of security, but it's not emotionally fulfilling. You're not being true to your path. Compromise and isolation, as well as sorrow. Give me for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work advice for Pisces, December 2024, January and February 2025. There's something about there's not a lot to say. There's not a lot to say. Number 2, sacral chakra, which is the orange flower of life and supports our ability to flow with our desires, which I said way back here. And stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our life. Coherence, number 13. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So this is all about what it is that you desire. And I feel like it brings this energy of emotional fulfillment. But I feel like you're struggling with letting go of something in order to like move down that path towards what it is that you desire. You're having to be vulnerable. You're having to be open. The crown chakra, number 7, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So see, I feel like you're literally kind of like ignoring the intuition because of fear. I feel like fear is that negative energy. And I feel like your intuition is that light. I feel like you're having to be open to it. That's the candle. That's the world card. That's the naked before the stars. And the star here. I feel like your healing and your path is requiring you to release something past. Remembrance number 38 supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. I feel like you're fighting the flow. I feel like you have an awareness, but I feel like you're fighting the flow nonetheless. Because it means having to step into the unknown. Passion number 34 reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. And then coherence again. So I feel like there's something that you know, but I feel like this is a matter of aligning what it is that you know with what it is that you feel in your heart is best to do. And I feel like it requires you to let go of something that maybe you are like long time familiar with. All right, because it means stepping into the unknown. It means being vulnerable with that. Empowerment is here. So I feel like this has to do with your confidence. Number 26, our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. I feel like this is you having to move down this path, this new road, into this new cycle. And I feel like being confident in that decision to do so. Final advice and messages for Pisces, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work, December 2024 through January and February 2025. 0000, limitless potential. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. So this is about stepping into that unknown. It's about surrendering to the unknown. Like I said, I feel like you're kind of fighting the flow here. All right. 1414, light up. This says to focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So this is having a constructive outlook. I feel like this has to do with, again, your desires. There's definitely desires all over this. But I feel like it does mean releasing some energy of fear related to the unknown. Give me here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Pisces. One final piece of advice, please. Shadow work. Clarity, 5555. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I feel like this is the perspective you need to have about your situation, about what it is that you're clinging to from the past that needs letting go of. All right, I feel like there is opportunity for a new cycle here, and I feel like this is a matter of you being open to that new cycle, trusting in that new cycle, okay? Allowing yourself to be vulnerable when it comes to this change, because I feel like it is a change for the better. All right, 1313, starting fresh. This says to step out of your comfort zone, which is that Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. But ultimately, it is up to you here. So I feel like this is you, again, needing to be open, trust in the process. All right, have confidence. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. I wish y'all much love. I wish you much luck. Stay safe, and I'll catch you soon.